For the Beaver Radio Network, I'm Kelly Schultz. Joining me from the BSU Soccer Team is Sarah Stram. And first of all, Sarah, with this being your first season of college soccer, what has been the transition like making that jump from high school to college soccer?
It's interesting. We do have a lot more, practices are a lot harder, but it's nice to have everyone around and everything. Yeah, the team's really supportive with everything, with the classes and stuff. There's a big difference, especially with classes, but soccer is a lot tougher.
And the speed of the game, I'm assuming, is a lot faster.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot faster, actually. And the girls are a lot bigger, too.
Well, your team made its first official road trip this past weekend to Michigan, and you scored the first goal of the weekend in a 2-1 win over Michigan Tech. Walk us through your goal.
Well, I just got the ball. I got a pass from a teammate, dribbled down, and then went across the field, passed it, and then ended up hitting off another girl and going in. So, yeah.
Kind of a lucky bounce, huh?
Yeah, actually.
Well, you now lead the Beavers with 2 goals as a freshman. That must make you feel pretty good knowing that you're able to contribute so early in your career.
Yeah, well, the freshmen this year have been really big. I have 2, and my roommate actually has 1, and Bailey also has 1. She's another freshman, so the girls are excited that the freshmen are pulling through.
It's nice to get that help from those younger classmen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, I missed your first career goal, which happened to be a couple weeks ago when your team opened up the season on the brand new turf at the Chet against Missouri Western. Have you played on this kind of artificial turf before?
I have, actually. In high school, in my conference, every team has turf except for my school. Okay. So I have for about 3 years now.
And do you think the rest of your team has gotten acclimated to it?
I think so, actually. The first game went pretty well, and at the start of the first game, we'd only played on turf once, which was we practiced the day before, but we played well, so.
Well, winning 2 games this past weekend must have been made the long trip back to Bemidji a lot more fun. I know a couple years ago when I was covering BSU soccer, I got a chance to go on one of the playoff trips, and of course, I got to learn a little bit more about the dance parties they have on the bus. Are they still doing that tradition?
Oh, yeah. On the way there, everywhere, we always put on a song. Every class gets a song, and whenever it comes on, you have to get up and dance. Okay. So, yeah, it was really good.
Okay, so what's the freshman class's song?
Booty Work.
I'm not even going to ask. Okay, well, this Saturday, your team is back home, Minnesota State, big conference matchup. How have you prepared for them, or how are you planning on preparing for them?
Just going over some film, a lot of set pieces, some good stuff, just basics, getting back to our style of play, making sure that our style of play is really strong when we play them, so they don't mess with us or anything.
Well, I know Mankato's always a tough team. It's also Parents' Weekend. Are your parents making the trip from Illinois?
They're not. They came up to Michigan last weekend. I got to see them because my brother goes to Michigan State. So they went up to visit him. He came up to watch the game, but they're not going to be up this weekend.
Well, good luck this weekend, and thanks so much, Sarah. Congratulations on 2 goals already.
Thank you so much.